Hey everybody, this is your second installment of how the arms and the body work together, and when your arms go into extension and when they narrow and when your body turns and when your shoulders turn. It's the coordination of all these pieces. I've talked about all of these things at some point over these video series, but I've never put them all together. And this, I think, will really help you kind of understand what's going on in the golf swing. So today we're just going to talk about takeaway, and takeaway has perplexed people for many years, and it shouldn't. And I'm going to make it really easy for you. So in the takeaway, I'm going to put these alignment rods across my shoulders, across my tummy, and you should do this at home too, because this would be good for you. So when I'm in my takeaway, the tummy and the shoulders move together, and they move on the same angle. So you can see everything's pointed in the same direction, and they've turned the same amount, okay? This is a really important starter for your swing. I see a lot of people that'll just move the upper half, or they'll kind of kick this leg around. These two things move together the same rate and on the same angle. After this, they'll change, but in your takeaway, they're gonna move together. So the other important part of this is if you watch my right leg here, this pocket, it's not gonna have much movement. My tummy and my shoulders are gonna do all the movement, and this right leg, you're stabilizing and you're loading into it. This is your right post. So you're posting into this right leg. So it's my tummy and my shoulders have all the movement. And you go here. So the last series I talked a lot about internal, external hip rotation. This is your internal hip rotation in your right side. So your tummy and your shoulders, they move into your right hip. So that's your takeaway move. Now, how do you coordinate that with your arms? I'm so glad you asked. Let me show you. So, butt of the club is going to stay pointed at your tummy during this move. So when I'm set up, the distance I have between the butt of the club and my tummy is going to stay the same. So as my tummy and my shoulders work together, the butt of the club stays both the same distance from my tummy and the same length from my tummy. So they're going to work together. If you see, the butt of the club's pointed at my tummy. So there's my takeaway. So tummy and shoulders work the same turn and the same angle. This distance is the same and the butt of the club's the same. So here it is face on. So I'm going to turn my tummy and shoulders together, load into my right hip, and this distance stays the same. I see a lot of people that go into extension early. They're like, oh, I'm going to get this club wide. And now I'm all disconnected and nothing can work together, and usually you won't be able to post in your right leg and all these crazy things. So just super easy is you turn your tummy and your shoulders, butt of club stays pointed at your gut, that's your takeaway. And I'll see a lot of people, the butt of the club will work away from their tummy. See how it's no longer pointed at my tummy? That gets the club inside, it gets you out of position. So anything we do in our backswing, you're going to do the symmetry of it on the follow through. So if I'm doing this on my backswing, I'm going to do this in my follow through. So now I post on my left leg, tummy and shoulders work, and the butt of the club's at my stomach. So there's your follow through position. So just get around the house, grab a club, and just go turn, and make a bunch of these swings where you feel your tummy and your shoulders working together. No extension, no arm messiness, none of this. You're just going bam, bam, and that's going to be your move. So work on those at home. We'll see you out there practicing. Thanks.